Hi guys, this is not the first try to film this video, not the second one and not the third one. It's like somewhere in 20th I think, and I hope I will go through this and talk all my thoughts out loud, and maybe I will publish it, but no huge expectations, okay? So, disclaimer, English not my first language. If you find a mistake and you find a mistake, it's okay, I'm learning. You can tell me about it in the comments. I will be grateful if you explain it. I won't be grateful if you will judge me, because that's my second language. I put the effort to learn it. I'm putting effort to talk in it right now. And I really hope it will be better and better and better with each next video, but it is what it is. Okay, now the reason to film this, because I want to see if there progress not only in my English but in my life. And it's difficult when you can't see it in retrospective. I actually have my diaries, a lot of them, written one on the laptop, on different apps on the laptop, different diaries, different reasons, but that not making the full picture, and I really want to see the progress and be sure that it's there. I have some progress in my life somehow, because I don't feel it. Right now I don't feel it. I'm living alone in a foreign country. I arrived here like 2 years ago, maybe. I traveled around and then settled down in Thailand. As you can see, my pants really talking for country actually. Everyone wears them in here. So I fly out of my home country because I can't live there for different reasons. A lot of them, I didn't feel okay there for a lot of years, and I just didn't consider the thought about leaving. And then 2022 comes and everyone started leaving just from the click, and I thought, why not me? So I arranged everything. I spent about half a year preparing, and then I fly out. And from there I start to build my new life, and it's still falling apart. I see the progress in some part of it, but it's like I'm fixing one thing and that make other thing in life fall out. For example, I'm working on my concentration to work better, to work more, to have a more difficult projects, get the client I want to work with, and at the same time my connection with my family fall off, because they don't understand, or they don't want to understand, I don't know. In this stage I don't think I actually care, but it's like I fix one thing, the other thing fall off. I fix another thing, and that places a huge risk to the first thing I fixed, and it goes round and round and round. So I work on paying my debts, and at the same time I lose the way to fund my next visa, because all the spending goes to pay the debts. Then I focus on the visa, and my debts grow more and more, and that's exhausting. I started to think about how much time I spend in this mode when I'm running and running and running for some goals that far away from me, and it looked like it was I always run for the goal that placed far away from me, and when I come near it and think I can touch it and have it, something happen, and it started to be far away from me again. Or I see it in the close, like really close from me, and I understand that I don't want it. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I'm comfortable with. That was with my first apartment in my home country, when my parents and my granddad helped me to have my first apartment, and I live there, and I feel like it's not my place. Not in the or I think things or anything. No, I just live there, and I feel like it's their place, not mine. They own it by the fact, not by the dogs, but by the fact it's their place. They bought it, yeah. They bought it, they own it, and I'm just living there because they love me. Okay? So it's not my place. I can't really say what to do with it. I can't do anything. I feel like it's like I'm a hermit that's living on the place that it not own, and it's in that same period of life I had my first huge depression episode. I went to doctor, I had my meds, I had my therapist, I tried to heal as fast as I can. I made everything that I could in this situation. That's when I started to create my debts. I didn't have them from my study period. I went to the how we say it, like it was paid by government, and I was free from any study payment, but when I started to heal from depression, it looked like someday you can't even wake up and do anything. Other days you can go out and walk to 1,000 steps, and you're happy you walk for some time. That's your achievement for the day. I'm not judging, I'm reminiscing. Another day you're happy, you talk with your friends, you walk with your friends, you have the coffee. That's a reason to celebrate, because I have enough power in me to wake up, have shower, prepare myself, and walk out. I spent a couple months earning something around $50 a month, and all of my spending was from credit card. When I started to feel better and meds actually kick in, and I started to feel like I can do some work, I started to understand that I can't really make a huge amount of money to pay my debt from the credit card, and I thought maybe I need just more. Like that's not the work that give me this money, so I need to learn some new program and knew how to do more difficult project and everything. And I went to online course, really huge online course with a diploma and everything. It has a government registration, so it's licensed and everything, but it cost a huge amount of money. I don't have it, and I have the credit for this. I don't know how this program actually called, but it was around 2000 bucks, I think. It's really hard to convert the currency in my mind. So I spent about 2 or 3 months learning. Then I spent another 2 or 3 months discovering that I actually don't want to work in this field. It was marketing. I have the program in my uni where I get my first degree, and I thought that I can do it, and I really can. Don't make a mistake. I understand all of this. I understand how it works. I understand what you need to do. I understand how to work with spreadsheets, with accounts, with everything. How to create the marketing strategy, how to analyze the client journey map, how to create it from the scratch, how to manipulate it to work. And I understand everything. I just don't want to be that person who carry all the baggage, make all the decision, and in the end of the month give the judgment for all the fall off, for all the fuck ups in the progress, and once or twice in a year get thank you from the owner of the business because something worked. I don't like this policy. I don't like this way of communication, and I'm not comfortable with the stress on the work when it's not located to some okay, in other words, like there's a stress in work can be really different. It could be something that happened out of the place, and you didn't expect it, and it's stressful for everyone. You do something to fix it, you fix it, you're happy, everyone happy, you fall to the regular path of the work, and it started to be steady and calm and comfortable, and you can relax for some time, and then maybe something happen again. This is the first way of stress on the workplace. And there is a second way, when everything happen in a subculture, when you need to do it yesterday, but you didn't know you need to do it yesterday. You know it just right now, and everyone in a rush, everyone criticize you, everyone criticize everyone, and in the end of the day, you don't have the option to be successful, you don't have the option to be comfortable, you don't have the option to enjoy your work. You're just happy it's ended. I was in this situation. I was in this situation in 2 companies before I started to work freelance, and that's exhausting. That's really exhausting, and it's not like it's an emergency room in the hospital, okay? In emergency room in a hospital, you know there will happen something bad, because this is the place people come when something bad happen with them. They want to get help from you. But when you're working on your notebook in office, It called laptop. Yeah. When you work on your laptop in the office and something happened and everyone treated like someone broke a leg, but no one broke a leg. They just have a typo in the papers, or have the miscalculation somewhere, or something else, or someone didn't cover the bills, or something else happened. It's just work. You just do it. If someone didn't do it, you just find them, ask them. If they don't do it again, you fire them and find another person. But the mood around it always so toxic, at least in my experience. So after that course, after some tries and errors, I understand that I don't want to be someone who make all the marketing strategy and everything, and I returned to copywriter work on freelance. And that was actually a good decision, because from there I started to make some money every month, a little bit more, but that's really little, okay? Really little. When I prepare to flee of the country, I start to I make my price higher, because at this moment I can actually use my knowledge from the marketing course to make more valuable texts and articles and content for my clients and everything. And it worked for some time, but then my expenses for my life started to grow. Like when you travel to another country, sometimes the cost of living grow up just because here it's another prices. And when you work in your own country money, currency, anyhow, and you convert it, and you see that it's really huge amount of money compared to your previous income, and you really did a good job, but that's not enough, because here it costs another volume, okay? That's disappointing, okay? But that's life, and that's my choices, okay? I don't feel like anyone need to do anything with it to make my life easier. I accept that this was my decision, and that's my way of life. I'm happy here. I enjoy the place, I enjoy the people, I enjoy the country. So I want to make effort to afford this way of life, and I really think I do my best, okay? I live alone in a foreign country more than 2 years in a row, not in the same time. I spent like more than half a year traveling, and then I started to settle down. And that's also a process that takes some time, but it's more than a year now, and I do my best, and I still look like a person. I don't fall apart. There's no huge consequences to my health or anything, so I think I'm doing pretty great. But at the same time, it's not enough, and that's make me so angry. This week I have the interview with one potential client, and it turns out they look not for the copywriter but for editor, I think. Not there. Actually, I don't know the perfect name even in my own language, so it's hard to find it in English. But they need a person who will direct everything around the content for their company, who will create the ideas, who will cooperate with the team, who will create some new way to deliver this content to the audience, to promote their company to the audience and everything. And this is huge work. I appreciate this work. I understand the meaning of it. I maybe have the knowledge for it, but I wasn't looking for this work. Because if I was looking for this work, I think I've already had one. It's easier to find the work in the company than work on freelance. I choose to work on freelance because it's my safety. My mental health safety, my financial safety, because I don't depend on one company. I can work with a couple of clients at the same time, and it's difficult. You need to spend time to find client, you need to spend time to understand their needs, you need to spend time to work on the project, and you need to spend time to cover this project and explain to the client that what you write is what they need, because sometimes they don't have references and you work to find this reference for them, and the discussion take time, and in the end you're on the square one and you need to find another client. Of course, after 5 years in the field, I have some references, I have some recommendation, I have some regulars, but I still need to do all the work. It's more than people who do in the company, but it pays in my mental health and my ability to choose who I work with and who I refuse to work with. That was the main reason, okay? And in this interview I mentioned before, while person I'm talking to promote their company and their views and their product, and don't get me wrong, product is wonderful. It's some no-code platform and they're building something beautiful, but that's not what I was looking for. I'm already tense because I can't really say in the middle of someone talking, okay buddy, that's not my place, that's not what I want, can we wrap it up and go do our things? It's just unethical. I don't want to ruin my reputation, okay? So I'm hearing him, and this sorry. That's the moment when he explaining to me how the team work and what team exists, what people are combined in this team. And that's the moment he explained to me that they have the developer that write his own code, okay? No, I don't explain it right. He create his own language to write his own code. Yeah, that one. Like, the existed languages weren't enough. He create his own. I'm not at this level, okay? I'm just a copywriter. I can't do wonders for your content. I wasn't searching for this place. And at this moment, I think I made most of what I can do from this, because I stand my ground. I explain that I have my expectations from the work. I don't want to be in this position. I don't have the gut for being in this position, and I think I have the knowledge for this, but I don't have passion for this. And because they were looking for passion, we discussed all the possibility. They told me maybe they return when they find this person, and this person would want some good employee that will write content for their ideas and strategies, and that's okay. I actually would be happy to write for their company in this position. But after that discussion and after that interview and all the thoughts, I'm just sitting and thinking, wow, someone in my years grade, okay, this person not older than me, they're somewhere in these years, 30 something, okay, someone created their own language for the code, and now the one person create all the platform from the scratch, and I can't pay my fucking debts that cost around $4,000. That's disappointing, okay? Disappointing. Anyway, hope you understand what I mean. It's not like I don't have a dream. I have a dream. I want to write novels. I want to write my characters. I want to create universe. Couple of them, actually. I already have the lore for this. I actually even have the sheets with all the character describing view references, pictures, their replics and everything, and I enjoy the process, okay? I can spend a couple hours in a row just for this, but I can't make money from this right now. Yeah, I need to spend like half a year creating the first piece of everything. Then I need to spend another couple months at least to edit it, and after that I need to spend some time to find the way to publish, because I can't publish it in my own country. All the lore and all the line and all the histories include the people that like we have the law that will make this literature forbidden, okay? I couldn't publish it, I couldn't sell it, I couldn't do anything. It's not like I'm wanting to promote some psychopath or anything, no. It's the problem with the LGBTQ, okay? So I want my character to feel what they feel and live what they live and be different, and it's not like I want them to be this way or that way. I just want to be free to explore where they go. It's like when you play the Mass Effect, you have a different way. Your main character can have relationship with different people and not so people on the crew, okay? The same way with the character, when you're writing, you can't really be sure when you start how all of it will come out. And I don't want to make this terrible by editing the main line just because someone in the government says a rainbow is forbidden now. So that's just not my way. That's why I need to write it in English, which is my second language, and I just learn it. So I need to spend time and money for correcting and editing everything. I need to spend time to find the way to publish it, maybe self-publish it or something else. And that don't have any guarantee. I understand it. I understand that I can spend 2 years to write the novel and it will just lay somewhere on the internet. I understand I may need spend to... Okay, that's not how the sentence works. I may spend more year, more tries, create more novels, write more pages, and somewhere in the future one of them will work. And the more I try, the more the chances to some of them to work out. But all this time, I need to have an apartment, a food, medical insurance, and hopefully something to do like hobbies or anything. And all of these things want money. I feel terrible because I can't pay my debts and they look really small. I feel terrible that I can't afford my visa just from sitting and working my regular way, and I need to make something out of the range to achieve it. That sounds weird. I'm sorry. It's exhausting, even if I'm working with my therapist, even if I'm trying my best, even if I try to do it by myself first time in a life. And I really understand it's difficult, not because the world against me. No, it's not. It don't give a fuck about me. Sometimes it even help me because, let's be clear, if I wouldn't have luck in some moment of my life, I wouldn't be here. I have a lot of lucky moment. I have a lot of help. I have a lot of support. But at the same time, everyone who supported me on the way here, everyone who supported me through the depression, everyone who supported me from while I was working in the office and suffer from my co-workers and everything. Everyone, they didn't give me instruments, okay? They give me the solution. And I'm really grateful for their help. I'm really grateful for their support. But now I'm in the place when I want to get the instruments and get the work done by myself. Like when you don't have money for food and your parents bring you food, you're grateful, okay? You're grateful because they bring you something to eat for next 2 weeks. But at the same time, what do I do when these 2 weeks end and I don't have any money and I don't have any product and I don't food? Okay, I'm sorry for mistakes, guys. Wow, 35 minutes already. I need to wrap it up, yeah? my goal for the next couple months: get steady on my feet, make enough money to pay my regular payments for my debts, and still be on the green side of my account, not fall for the red, not make any more debts, not nothing. I want to be stable. I don't think I ask for much. I just want to learn how to be stable, how to work all the working hour in a week, because right now I make like 4 hours in a day. That's too small amount for me right now. I want to have a steady flow of the clients, because right now everyone next is just a new discovery, and I need to pay a lot of attention to find someone new. And hopefully after this couple of months I have some free time when I can relax, when I can recharge, and after this time I can spend some of the hours not only working on my client's project, but creating word by word my novels. At this moment I will just try to do my best, talk to you about my discoveries, explain my failures, and talk about how I try to fix it. And maybe sometime in the future I can really spend some time talking to you about my real passion, about books, stories, turnouts, everything. I'm really hopeful that everything works out, that I will have enough money to fix my visa for the next year. I will have enough money to fix my life, and I will have enough money to create this content in the environment when I really want to live. So if anyone watching it, I completely understand if you close it like half an hour before, and I know it's difficult to hear me, and I understand if nobody even catch the glimpse of this video, because no one sees it, because it's the first one on my channel and my channel is non-existent and everything. But if you're by some miracle listen to this, type something in the comments, guys, anything. You can support me, you can criticize me, you can just leave an emoji. I'm okay with everything. Just let me know what do you think, if you think anything, and if anything that I described was too difficult to understand, make a question so I can explain it better. Maybe I prepare the text so it will be more structured. Okay, so I really happy that I even make this video, because come on, 40 minutes I talked about something that really meaningful for me, and it feels like I did something good. Okay, and not good like good, but just I tried, and for some extent I succeed. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.